Fernham Schnavitz the third, Jr. Kev, do you have one specific venue or town that you absolutely hated working in during your entire career? If so, what was the reason?
Well, I think everybody hated working at the Garden because it was such a, you couldn't, there was no parking, there was no food, there was no coffee, it was
I
just,
love that coffee story. You
yeah,
can't get coffee
you
in the
couldn't get
garden
a
if you're
you,
talent.
you couldn't get a cup of coffee. It was brutal. And I mean, I loved the fans were amazing. And being in, I mean, it was the Garden.
Hmm.
But as far as just the experience of being a performer and going at that time before they, but and the last time I went was the Survivor Series. I don't know what year it was, but I was supposed to cut a promo, and then Rock went over on his promo, and I got my shit got cut. So I was just like, this is perfect because now I could, because we had to park across the street from the Garden in a parking garage with the marks. And me and Seamus are just, I saw Seamus pulling in, and me and Seamus walked across together, and I'm thinking, boy, this is fucking great.
Oh, right. Yeah. If
It's,
seen with,
yeah, let's
yeah.
just walk, yeah, let's just, but not just, let's just walk with somebody. If somebody doesn't like you, shoot you in the fucking head. There's no security, no nothing.
Yeah. So I didn't. So there's no parking facility like the Knicks, the Rangers. There's nowhere for them to put their cars. Wow. They have to provide them black cars or something. There's no way
Yeah,
that
I'm sure they fucking have I
ballparkers are
mean,
across the
some kind of
street.
a. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have service that brings them up to the top and I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is, boy, fucking the wrestlers got treated like dog shit.
Yeah.
We used to meet at the day's end. I've told this story a million times. Meet at the day's end, valet our car at the day's end. The EMT truck would come. We'd all pile into the back of the EMT truck, and it would go up the fucking gimmick to the top and drop us all off. And when the show was over, we'd get back in the thing, and then it'd drop us off at the day's end, and we'd shoot across the Lincoln Tunnel to the next fucking deal.
So how do you arrange for that? Who do you know in the New York EMS to
That
make that
was,
arrangement?
I think Fink was the one that always hooked all that up. Fink was like fucking MacGyver.
Yeah.
That was before there was anything, any kind of map. Like, you know how it is getting around New York. Fuck, there's 35 bridges.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what bridges to take at what time, you'd call the office and get Howard, and he's like, take the Throg's Neck to
Right.
the, and you'd be like, slow down, I'm writing this, man. I mean,
Think a
okay,
native New Yorker? I think he was, right?
yeah, he must have been. God, that he knew every inch. I remember the first time I went out to Nassau, and it wasn't for the Buckhouse
The Stampede?
Stampede,
You weren't going over that night?
but God, man, I looked at it on the map, and it was like, I looked at it like, I said, "Oh, what is that? 30 miles tops? What, maybe a half-hour drive?
Whoa.
Fuck." 2.5 hours later, ugh. I don't know how many times in my life I was in a car that left the Nassau Coliseum, and this, of course, no GPS, no nothing, and all of a sudden it's just like, how do we continually end up at Jones Beach? We're at Jones Beach again. Like, how are we at fucking Jones Beach again?
Errantly at Jones Beach,
Yeah,
obviously.
just
Yeah.
fucking just like we're at Jones Beach.
Yeah, and there's that one road in and out of Jones Beach
Ugh.
if you're unfortunate enough to be there for an event. Landon Timms, longtime fan, Bound for Glory 2005. You were scheduled to face Jeff Jarrett for the NWA title, but pulled out for some reason. Wondering if you remember the reason, and also if you remember the plans for the storyline. Rhino beat Jarrett and dropped it back 2 weeks later.
I think I had like a health scare where I just didn't feel good. I remember going in and having them like having my cardiologist do like a real thorough panel on me. They did the 3D ultrasound. I just didn't feel good.
Hmm. And was there
And
something longer in it? He said plans for the storyline. Was it?
I don't even, dude, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't blame you.